day everyone, this is FatherStack here with episode 8 of Properly Propagated Film Reviews. Episode 8, don't listen to that guy the last time, he was talking nonsense. It wasn't until I uploaded the last video to YouTube that I realised I said episode 8. And I counted it, I was like, 7, and I'm like, oh no, you stupid cunt, what have you done? But here we are. This next one is courtesy of... courtesy?
Yeah,
This next review is recommended by Horror Fan Man. I'm a fan of his channel. I was watching his videos and I was chatting to him in comments, and I noticed his avatar was It Follows. I said to myself, I've never heard of that film. He said, check it out. Check it out as soon as possible. So I said, yeah, sure, I'll do that. So here we are, I am doing It Follows. This was directed by David Robert Mitchell, who I've never heard before. I think he'd done a couple of short films, but apart from that, I'd never heard of him. This film begins with this girl, I think her name was Annie, and she runs out of her house and she starts walking backwards. And she's panicking, she's, you know, out of breath, she's got her high heels on, she's kind of panicking, and her neighbour who's loading the boot of her car says, Annie, are you alright? Is everything? She goes, yeah, everything's fine, everything's fine. But the woman kind of looks distressed, so does Annie. Annie looks kind of puzzled. So she goes to her house, her dad's saying the same thing, are you alright? So the next thing you know, she's got the car keys, jumps in the car and drives towards the beach. And she gets on her mobile phone, her cell phone. She phones her parents and she says, Mum, Dad, I'm really sorry. I've been an asshole all my life. Sorry, I love you, all the rest of it. Next thing you know, she does a Laura Palmer. She's dead on the beach and her leg is like that. It's backwards, it shouldn't bend that way, and it's pretty much falling off, it's hanging off. I was like, that's interesting, that's a good start to the film. I should have actually mentioned that I'm doing the quick thingy first. I'm doing the quick thing off the... I'm doing a quick... what do you call it?
What?
Like a quick thing, roundup of the film. A quick...
summary?
Yeah, quick summary. I'm doing a quick summary of the film. And then I'll go into the actual review. So listen to me do the actual review now. I'll just thing in the audio.
No, keep that in, that's funny.
Do you think so? Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. The next time you see, it cuts to this girl called Jay. She's hung out with her new boyfriend, Hugh. And she says, yeah, she's enjoyed her dates and things are looking good. So they decide to go to the cinema. So...
No, I laugh at someone just like, Jay, Hugh, like, those are two letters. It's like, Hugh's not a letter.
Right. They go to the cinema. They go to the... In case you were wondering, I was looking at Scott's face. I was like, what's he laughing at?
No, Hugh's like a letter. So one after P and before R.
Right.
P-Q-R-S.
Yeah, right. So they're at the cinema, and she says to Hugh, have you ever played the trade game? And the trade game is, you look around for a person and you say why you want to trade with them. And the other person's got to guess who that person is and what the reason is. So he picks this little boy and says the reason is because they're feeling of being a little boy again, and not having the worries of being an adult. Because they're in their early 20s, you know, so they're still kind of in their youth. And the joys of being a kid and, you know, not having any worries of work and, you know, paying bills and shit is must be kind of relieving, you know. So once they sit down in the cinema, she decides to do the same. She says, I'll play the trade game. So she looks around for somebody, and then as he's trying to guess who it is, he says, is it the woman in the yellow dress? She's going, no. He says, yeah, there's a woman in the yellow there. She can't see him. She can't see this woman in the yellow. He panics and bolts. He bolts out there to Jay. They decide to rearrange another date. She's kind of worried. So she explains what happened to her friends. She explains what happened, saying this guy's acting weird. Acting really weird. Everything went well, but towards the end of the day he got all a bit antsy and stuff. This time they have sex in her car. Now there's going to be spoilers here. During this date he knocks her out with chloroform. When she regains consciousness, she's tied to a wheelchair. And he says that he's doing this for her own good. And that what he's done is he's had something following him. He's had a person following him, and he says by having sex with her, he's transferred that on to Jay. So now wherever she goes, somebody will be following her, and the person will look different every time, and you won't know who it is, you won't know where it is. It could be a loved one, it could be a stranger, it could be someone in the crowd. So he's wheeling her around in a wheelchair. He goes, "Can you see the person?" He goes, "Yes." So she sees a naked person, and this person always goes towards the victim at a walking pace. And he says, "Don't let this person touch you. If you die, it'll come after me. And the only way you can transfer this on is by having sex with someone else." So once he drops her off back at her house, he literally throws her out of the car and bails for it. So she's all panicking, wondering what's going to happen. So the next day at school, she's sitting in her classroom and she's having like an English class. She's in college. She's having some English class and her teacher's reading some sort of book. And as she's reading the passage of her book, her attention kind of wanes. She kind of just like that, she's kind of sleeping. She looks at the window and she sees an old woman in a hospital gown. And she starts thinking it's weird because she's walking across the campus at a walking pace as described. So she freaks out and starts running out of the classroom. And then she sees this woman following her. Not stopping, always that same walking pace. And she freaks out and runs home. So she decides to have friends sleeping over. She's got her sister's really close with her, and her ex-boyfriend decides to kind of stay around just to kind of make her feel kind of at ease. They don't quite believe her, but you know, they kind of do. So as they're sitting there, her boyfriend's chatting to her about old times, and they hear a smash to the window. So the boyfriend kind of freaks out. They hear the smash. He doesn't see anything. So when she checks it out, she sees this half-naked woman. She's got like her trousers on, but no shirt on. Completely naked, apart from her trousers, apart from her dress. This apparition starts pissing herself, so she starts freaking out. She just screams, "I see someone, I see someone, I see someone." But no, again, no one believes her, but they want to help her at the same time. So they run upstairs, and as she hears the banging on the door, bam, 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 she freaks out. She says, "Oh my God, it's there, it's following me." When they open the door, it's one of her friends there to help her, so she was alright. And as they try to escape through the window, the door opens, and it's this, the most frightening image in the film to me, is this big giant 7-foot man without any eyes. And it's probably the best image of the film to me. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. After wondering how all this started and why this guy Hugh done all this, they realised that they didn't know very much about this guy. The more research they do, they realise that they asked if Jay was ever invited to his house. She goes, "I know where it is, but he says he was always too embarrassed to show her around." So they decide to go in, and it's a derelict house. It's a piece of shit that's fallen to pieces. So much so that it scares the shit out of Jay and her friends. You know, it's fallen to pieces, the sinks are broken, and actually it pretty much, you know, terrifies them. And while looking through his room is just this mattress in the middle of the floor with porn mags, and in the middle of one of the porn mags is a photo of him and a girl. They identify him by the jumper, a college jumper or a high school jumper that the girl he's hugging is wearing. So they track him down and they find out that his real name is Jeff Redmond. And once they track him down to his house, he kind of explains everything, how this was passed down to him. He just explains what's going on, and they're all really wary of him. One good part I really liked, it was kind of, he starts freaking out because this guy Hugh, or Jeff is his real name is, he said, look, he says, there's a girl, there's a girl, you know, he sees the apparition, can you see her? And they're all like, yeah. I thought that was a really kind of clever move. Like, he thinks that he's seen the phantom and he's not. That's another thing, is even though he's passed it on to Jay, he can still see it. There's only one, but he can see it. Jay's neighbour Greg decides to help out. He's got a car, so he says, "Do you know what, I'll help out any way I can." They go to the beach, presumably the same beach where the girl Annie at the start died, and they're just relaxing, having a fun time, and it starts yanking Jay's hair. That's another really cool part of the light. You just see the yanking of her hair, you don't see anything doing it to her, you just see her hair, and it pushes one of her friends away, like full force. He goes flying. So they start running for their lives while the guy Greg is kind of held back because he was taking the piss. an actual piss. No, I'm not taking the piss, taking that piss. While he's taking a leak, they decide to run for it. He's wondering what's going on. He's kind of freaked out with all the hysteria and that. So they hide in the shed that's got a kind of a back door, because Hugh always said, whatever you do, always go in a place with multiple exits. He says it's a pain, but you know it's the only way to escape. So they go in this barn, and the Phantom or whatever it is manages to punch a hole in it. Jay goes crazy. She finds she's got a gun with her and starts shooting at the Phantom. And as she freaks out, this thing is constantly following her, constantly at walking pace. And so she decides to steal Greg's car and do a runner for it. As she's driving away, she swerves off the road and crashes the car and ends up in hospital. So while she's recovering in hospital, Greg, the next door neighbour, decides to have sex with her to see if it's going to transfer into him. So after like 4 days, he doesn't get anything. He says, he doesn't think that she's lying, but he doesn't quite get what's going on. He says, look, nothing's happening. He says, what's going on here? So late at night, she looks out her window, and across the road she sees Greg, all in white, going to his door. He tries his door, but nothing, and then he smashes the window. And he crawls through the window, and she thinks something's going on because he's not answering his phone. So, and this is on a landline, she phones a landline, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. So, she decides to follow him into his own house via the broken window, and she hears a banging on his door, bang, 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 and it's his mum with her shirt ripped open, with just her, just her breasts exposed, yeah, with her tits exposed, yeah. So, yeah, he's banging on the door, he goes, Mum, are you going to shut up? And as he opened it, the mum dives on him. Just dives on him, and he's dead. It's like it sucked the life out of him. So she's really worried for what's going on. That's like, it's killed him, now it's after her again. So after Greg's died, they tried to figure out a way to kill this thing. So they go to the school pool. Not a party. They go to the school pool. What's for me in doing films that have pools involved with them, you know?
The faculty next.
Yeah, that's kind of like that. It's like the high school pool, and they get a load of electrical appliances and they chuck them into the pool because it's taken form of her dad. As she sees it, she's jumped in the middle of the pool, and they're throwing things into the pool while the monster or the creature or whatever it is kind of does the same. It throws a hairdryer so they know where it is. While they're trying to shoot it, they accidentally shoot one of her friends in the process of trying to kill the monster. So eventually they manage to get a sheet over the monster, and they shoot it in the head. It falls into the pool and makes a last grab at Jay in the pool. So as it's pulling her, they manage to shoot it a couple of times, and she jumps out the pool. And one of the images I really like is where you just see the blood covering the pool. It's a really good image. So as it comes to the end, you see the girl in the hospital, the girl that was shot, I forget her name, she's just like one of the background characters. She was shot and they're recovered in hospital, and you see her and the ex-boyfriend, they've kind of got together again. He's been wanting to have sex with her to try and get the monster, but it's kind of, he's a nice guy, but you can see what he's trying to do. At the end, you just see them walking with their hands hand in hand, and you see something following them, and that's the end of the film. And that's pretty much it. I want to say this, I'd never really heard of this film beforehand. Some parts of this are really well done. The atmosphere is excellent. The music is absolutely fantastic. It's probably one of the best parts of the film. The acting's excellent, and this was critically acclaimed like you wouldn't believe. My problem with this film is it's not as good as everyone says it is. It's a really good film. I really enjoyed it. Not quite as good as everyone says it is. Another thing is, it's not violent, there's hardly a swear in it, it's just there's some nudity in it, which is going to make it hard for me doing this fucking video. Yeah, where it's creepy, it's really creepy, but I found the second half it really drags for me, the second half. It's just, in fact, when I was doing this, as I'm doing this, I'm struggling to think what happens during the second half. I really struggle to think what happens. Another thing, this is the thing I kind of like, I don't know what time it's set in. Like I said, they're using landlines. Yeah, I see somebody using like a shell. It looks like a seashell.
Conch.
Yeah, no, not a conch, like a seashell. One of those ones?
Oh yeah.
And she's reading like text off it. like it's an iPhone or something. That's kind of weird. Some of the cars kind of date the film, yet I think they've done that on purpose so you don't know which time it's set in. Overall, I would give this kind of a 7.5 out of 10. I did really enjoy it, but not quite as much as everyone says it is. It's creepy, but I don't think it's scary. It's more of a thriller than it is a horror. The closest thing I could put it to is The Sixth Sense, you know, with the boy all seeing spirits. Only I don't think it's as creepy as The Sixth Sense. I think The Sixth Sense does it better, although it does have a faster pace. So I think this is the end of the review. Thank you guys for watching so much. Leave a comment if you want to leave a comment and you want to recommend something in the future. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the future. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so sorry it took so long to upload. Just various things in life got in the way, you know. Work got in the way. I ended up losing audio. Then I ended up losing footage. The movie footage, which is why there's two different sets of footage there, so one with subtitles and one without. Also, I apologise if any information in the video is a little out of date. It's a possibility that it's outdated because, you know, it's taken over a year to get here, but it's here. Thanks for support. And any requests, please just leave them in the comments. Leave any feedback, it's always welcome. Thanks so much, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Oh, and apologies for Scott's drunken camera work. He was very hungover when recording this video. Goodbye.